Hi, this is Greg Fan, president of CBTU, with a message today, In the Bushes.
Way to go. Don't think you done it right. And I want to take you to Exodus, because Exodus is the story of Israel and how God led Israel out of bondage. That was us. That was us as a people being led out of bondage. But we had a leader. And the Bible says in Exodus 3, I'm going to be brief. It says, Now Moses was tending in the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, the priest of Midian. And he led the flock to a far side of the desert and came to her, the mountain, to God. There the angel of the Lord appeared to him with a flaming fire from within a bush. Moses saw that the bush was on fire, but it did not burn up. So Moses thought, I will go over to see this strange thing, while the bush does not burn up. When the Lord saw that he was coming over to look, God called him from within the bush and said, Moses, Moses. And Moses said, Here I am. He said, Do not come any closer, God said. Take off the sandals, for the place where you're standing is holy ground. I want you to hear me now. Brothers and sisters, you need to understand something. Then God said that I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob. At this, Moses had hid his face because he was afraid to look at God. Let me tell you something. It's in the bush. We've turned our way and turned our faces from the bush. We come to church, but we ain't looking to God. We're in the sanctuary, but we're not looking to God. We're looking to Wall Street. We're looking to the banks. We're looking to the lending institution. We're looking at everybody else but God. We're looking at those people in D.C. to do the right thing. We're looking for the Congress to do the right thing. We're looking for the senators to do the right thing. We're looking for the governors to do the right thing. But what we got to do, like the old folks used to sing this song, Satan, we're going to tear your kingdom down. You've been building your kingdom all over this world. But Satan, we're going to tear your kingdom down. That's why we got to where we were, because the black folks, the black leaders understood that it was in the bush. They saw a bush burning. White folks didn't understand when black folks had a movement, when they were moving, when they were fighting injustice. They was on fire, they were burning. They could see them burning, they could see the fire within them, but they just couldn't put the fire out because there was something about them in that movement that you just couldn't put the fire out. But let me tell you something, they're trying to put water on the fire now. They're trying to put the fire out. And let me tell you something, brothers and sisters, if you close your eyes, if you make a misstep, they're going to put the fire out. Because we're complacent. It's movement time. It's time to roll up our sleeves. It's time for us to go to work. It's time for us to work. But we got to do the work of the Lord that sent us. We can't be scared. We can't be cowards. We can't be afraid. We got to tell our children, you got courage, but use your courage in the right way. You're not scared. You're not afraid, but use your courage in the right way. Don't pull a gun and shoot your brother. Grab your brother. Hug your brother. Y'all march to Zion. Y'all march and tell white people, we ain't going to take it no more. We ain't going to let you mistreat our president. We ain't going to let you mistreat our people. We're not going to let you take 30,000 people and bring the East Point for 62,000. Our brothers and sisters, and we're going to sit back. We got nice homes and nice cars and don't say nothing about it. 62 people. 62 vouchers, 3,000 people. Children lost. Children lost. Died out in the car in the sun while their mama was trying to get them a voucher so they can get a roof over their head. 30,000 people stood out there for 62 vouchers. And white people set it up and we didn't say nothing. Yes, when we do something, white folks won't say something. They talking about the school president or the superintendent in the Carroll County. They talking about Clayton County government, their branch of government. They talking about East Point. They talking about Detroit. They talking about everywhere. But when they do it, we don't say nothing. It's all right for them to do it to us, but we can't. We gonna sit back in the corner and be quiet about it. But it's time to raise some hell. It's time for us to get out here and do some movement. It's time for us to let them know you gotta, like God told them, let my people go. It's time for us to start and say, let my people go. And let me tell you something. Obama said it. Yes, we can. We did it before, and we did it with Abraham. We did it with Martin Luther King and Ralph Abernathy and the Hosea Williams, and we can do it again. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes. Timbala. We got to hit the streets. We got to hit the ballot box. We got to stop listening at the false advertisement of this person talking bad about that person. We got to look at who doing what for real.
That's right.
We were at a function the other night. Reverend Harvey said this. Said with a bunch of preachers. He said this. He said, you know, he said it's a strange thing that during election time they bring up all these negative things about folks. Time the election over, you don't hit nothing there. Think about it, it's a strange thing. They done did this and they done did that. And Reverend Hall, in his wisdom, Pastor Flip Temple, he read back and said, my dad told me this when I was a young man. He said, ain't but two kind of folks, that you caught and the uncaught. And we are black people, we buy too much into what they say about us. Only thing, the reason they can say it because they ain't been caught yet. They ain't been caught yet in the bathroom with some little boy at the airport. Hello, they ain't been caught soliciting some little young girl, amen, to come and get in their car. Or at least we don't know nothing about it. You know somebody. But it ain't two kinds of caught and the uncaught. The reality is that, are we going to stand up for us? And the labor leaders, I'm sure Walter said to his people, when they asked what the union going to do, he asked and probably said, like I say is, what the union going to do? What you going to do? You the union. They ain't going to unionize you. I'm not the union. I can only do what you do. Because we can do it together. We can take the hill together, or we can go down the hill together. It's what you going to do. We're in this together. If we don't have jobs and we lose a home, it's because of you. Because you ain't ready to raise no hell about it. Until it hits your door, then you want everybody to stop and jump and help you. But it's time for us to get in this thing together. Because we are in this thing together. And let me tell you something. It's over there in the bush. God is in the bush. Are you going to look in the bush? Are you going to let her put your fire out? Or are you going to keep the fire blazing? Are we going to raise hell? Or are we going to sit back and be quiet? That's the part that we miss about Hosea Williams. Hosea Williams, yeah, he raised hell. Amen. White power structure, black power structure, he didn't care. He just raised hell. Somebody got to raise some hell around here. Somebody got to open up some eyes around here. Somebody got to let the people see the error of their ways around here. People are dying every day. We got too many needless murder. We got too many. Walter got to put all that stuff on his house. Why? Because ain't nobody raising hell. I'm going to be through in a minute. Okay, I know this ain't going to be colorful for y'all young folk a couple years. But when they stole that air conditioning out there, Gary, I know you're a lawyer, I'm going to have to call on you. When they stole that air conditioning out there, I came to the church one day, and God had to have a special person over here, Stuart Avenue. We couldn't have no any preacher over here. Okay. Dignified preacher with me. Okay. They stole the air conditioning from over there, and I pulled up, and I looked right up front here, and I looked, and the air conditioner was gone. Secretary was in the office. I ran and I said, "What the hell is air conditioning?" What you talking about? What air conditioner gone? She said, "No." She come in there and look. She said, "Sure is." I put my hand in my pocket. I walked right up to Hill Avenue. It was about 6 or 7 of your partners standing up there. I stood in the middle of the crowd and told them, anything you want, you better ask, because if you take any damn thing from this church again, anybody send them a message, because if you do, your ass is mine.
Hi, I'm Greg Fan, president of the Metro Atlanta chapter CBTU. It's time to take a stand. Join the Metro Atlanta Coalition of Black Trade Unions, CBTU. You can email us at atlantametrocbtu at att.net, or you can go on the website at metroatlantacbtu.org. Why don't you come a part of this very fine chapter? It's time to take a stand as we're moving now in a new and a positive direction. It's the Metro Atlanta chapter, CBTU.